Hi, my name is Warren, and I'm just a kid like you. Or I was until I found evil Gargle's magic jewel. Then he tricked me, and I read a spell. Now every time I sneeze, monster by mistake. My sister Tracy tries the spell book. She never gets it right, but Tracy doesn't ever give up. Cause you know one day she might find the words that will return me to my former width and height. I'm a monster by mistake. I'm gonna tell you about Johnny the Ghost. He's a wisecracking trumpet-playing friend. He lives up in the attic. Shh, Mom and Dad don't know. Johnny always has a helping hand to lend. My secret monsterific life always keeps me on the run, and I have a funny feeling that the story's just begun. Everybody thinks it's pretty awesome I've become a monster by mistake. I'm a monster by mistake. I'm a monster by mistake.
This is for Dad?
Hey, don't sound so disappointed. It's the best I could do on such short notice. You really should have reminded me. That must be my karaoke player.
This is way too much.
Except in the food department, of course. That Aunt Delores knows how to live.
It was nice of her to do all this.
But we can't let her go crazy with Dad's birthday.
So what do we do?
I'm just going to have to tell her. Aunt Delores, this was very nice but unnecessary.
Good luck.
Aunt Delores, Warren and I were talking.
That's nice. It's good when brothers and sisters talk. Okay, kiddo, I got a special assignment for you. Very important. The success of this big party depends on it.
That's just it. This was really thoughtful of you and all, but
there's no reason to go to all this trouble.
that's right.
Unless we can guarantee it's a surprise.
What?
And that's your assignment. You gotta keep your dad busy. Don't let him see the great surprise we got going here. Okay, off you go. Oh, and could you put this on the counter for me? Hey, what's this?
Nothing. It's Tracy's.
Quite the fancy jewel. Cut glass, of course.
I guess so. I'll give it to her.
Wow, it's got quite the heft. Fits in the hand just right.
I'll just give it to Tracy now.
Later,
Later?
I can use this. It's got special powers.
What?
Look, this is the most perfect meat tenderizer I've ever seen.
I'm not sure you should be using Tracy's stuff for that.
While I do this, I need you to moose together some hamburger patties. Come on, don't just stand there.
This is a major emergency. I've got to get the jewel back. But how?
Hi, Dad. Good game?
Uh-oh, what's up?
Up? What do you mean?
Well, I got a feeling. Is somebody planning some kind of a birthday thing?
What makes you think that?
Well, there's a funny tension in the house. Plus, the steady stream of party supply trucks is a bit of a tip-off. Is Delores behind this?
Who? Aunt Delores?
You can tell me.
Well, she's in the house, but she didn't say anything to me about any surprise birthday party with hats even.
Oh, dear.
So, what say you and I go for a little stroll through the neighborhood, just the two of us, for about 20 minutes?
Oh, but all I want to do is watch the... Yeah, sure, sounds great. Holy moly, was that a karaoke machine I saw being delivered?
I'm sure it's got absolutely nothing to do with it being your birthday today.
Oh.
Okay, this is where I get lost. Better consult me a recipe book.
You know, we have other things you can use to tenderize meat. Like, well, our meat tenderizer.
This is working just fine. Okay, I need you to start sprinkling some pepper on the steaks.
Pepper?
And lots of it.
Pepper?
Folks love pepper. Plus, it helps to cover up my not-so-great cooking. Don't be shy, kiddo. Do it like this. Oops. Get some up your nose. Ha!
I
Don't be shy. Just let the old sneeze rip.
Achoo!
Sounded like a good one.
Johnny!
What's the prop? Uh-oh.
I need the pepper shaker.
What's this? Ixtem nemoi zix flanges? What? They said it'd be sunny today.
Did you see that?
It was the lightning from the jewel. Quick! Let's go! There's the book!
She must have cast a spell. But how?
And which one?
I don't know which spell either, but I've got a hunch that's got something to do with it.
Okay, so Aunt Delores somehow cast a spell that's making the meat come alive.
Geez, I once had a spoiled cheeseburger come back to haunt me, but this is ridiculous. How'd she do it? I thought you needed the jewel to cast a spell.
She has the jewel.
What? And she knows what it can do?
No, she was using it as a meat tenderizer.
Of course. So, how do we reverse this?
You mean without the jewel and not knowing which spell it was?
Whew, boy. Okay, we'll try to get the jewel back. Then we'll figure out what the heck she did. But first, we gotta get all this meat under control. Here, ha, whoop, whoop, Not that we need any more complications, but heads up! Here comes Aunt Delores!
So much still to organize. Maybe we can lose a singing telegram.
Hey, Aunt Delores! The secret to good fried chicken is to really toss the pieces first! So, I seem to have everything under control here. Why don't you concentrate on decorating the living room?
Good idea. As you know, I'm not so handy in the kitchen. In fact, I think I must have put way too much paprika on the steaks. I think they're starting to move.
What? Oh, that, our house. It, vibrates sometimes.
Vibrates?
When trains go by? Balloons! I bet Dad would love lots and lots of balloons!
Ha! Now you're getting the idea.
Good work! You chase the bologna, I'll pin down the steaks. Uh-oh! Mom, at 12 o'clock!
Warren, what's going on in here?
What? Going on? Nothing.
Where did all this meat come from?
It was Aunt Dolores' idea. Tracy and I were going to make a cake for Dad's birthday, but she wants to have a big fancy party.
But Dad hates big parties, you know that. Why didn't you two stand up to her?
It's not that easy. She's a grown-up, and she's our aunt. Plus, she's armed.
Right. Okay, I'll go and have a talk with her. In the meantime, please try to regain some control in here.
Oh, I'll be doing that, all right.
Dolores, it's very sweet what you're doing, but...
Grab that in, will ya?
Okay. But this is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Little higher, your end.
Actually, no, it needs to be higher on yours.
Well, what do you know? You're right. Okay, you take over the banners. I'll get back to the balloons.
Balloons? No, you see,
Come on, get hopping, Roz. Because Tom and Tracy will be back any minute. Woo-hoo-hoo! He's gonna love this.
but... Oh...
I don't know how I'm going to find the right spell.
Well, even if you do, we can't reverse it without the jewel.
I'll get Aunt Delores to reverse it for us then.
What?
I'll just ask her to read whatever she read the first time again. Since she's got the jewel, it should work.
Won't she notice the bolt of lightning?
Wouldn't you rather have Aunt Delores wondering why there's lightning on a clear day than why all the meat in the kitchen's alive?
Good point.
That's right. I was using it as a meat tenderizer. Why?
So you're finished with it then?
Nope. Now I'm using it as a hammer.
We have a hammer!
I'm kind of pressed for time here, kiddo. What's up?
Oh, well, I was wondering my next step. What did the recipe say?
What? From this book?
Could you read it aloud?
But it's all gobbledygook. Like I said, when in doubt, you just use pepper and lots of it.
Oh no.
Whoops. Better get the shaker again.
This is the weirdest cookbook I've ever seen.
How can I expect my kids to stand up to Delores when I can't even stand up to her myself? This is ridiculous! Why am I doing this? Tom doesn't want all this fuss. Enough!
Where do you think you're going? No. Stay. How are we gonna reverse this spell?
We need Tracy. If she insists, then Aunt Delores will have to give her back the jewel. Won't she?
Warren? Warren!
Uh-oh, it's Mom.
Block the door.
How?
I know. Slide the fridge over.
By myself?
Not you. The monster.
What the? Warren?
Hey, Mom.
Why's the fridge in the doorway? I can't get in.
That ought to stall her a bit. Meanwhile, I'll go find Tracy.
What's going on?
I needed to dust.
How did you ever move it yourself?
Guess, I had a burst of energy.
I wanted to help you put all that food away.
How'd your talk with Aunt Delores go?
Not so well. I never really told her.
Oh, but I thought you said you were going to stand up to her.
Well, yes, because, well, she means well. But she shouldn't just march in here and take over our house like this. You know what? I'll go and talk to her right now.
Oh. Johnny better find Tracy soon.
Remember the birthday Warren and I tried to make pancakes?
And set off the smoke alarms?
Or when we played that silly song we wrote on the ukulele, even though neither one of us knew how to play the ukulele.
Oh, I love that one.
You really do like the simple stuff best, don't you?
Yep.
So, you're not looking forward to this surprise, are you?
Well, that depends. Did you and Warren come up with the idea?
Nope.
Well, then I'm not looking forward to it.
Warren and I should have told her.
Hey, she's been my sister for all these years. I should have told her by now.
Sometimes it's hard to say no, isn't it?
Real hard.
So, I guess we just stay out here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-oh.
Gee, that sign's awfully wobbly.
Would you mind if I suddenly ran home like crazy for no apparent reason?
How can I say no? Someone should fix that. Whew, some weird winds today. What am I doing out here? I want to watch the ball game. Darn it, Tom, it's time you stop being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm going home too.
even wilder than you said. Okay, so I'll get the jewel from Aunt Delores and then I'll reverse the spell.
Great plan! Except we've recently developed a couple of new problems.
Oh?
First, Aunt Delores just took off to the party store.
Oh boy.
And second...
We'll get the jewel back from Aunt Delores later. First, we've got to get that book.
Or we're in big, big trouble!
None of this would have happened if I just stood up to her. Oh no, they're going up that tree.
You and Warren keep the other food from getting out of the yard. I'll get the book back.
There's no way the two of us can handle all this food. We need help.
What's another sneeze or two among friends? Achoo!
Hostile little critters. What should I do with them? I know. Might as well eat them. Tasty, but they're gonna give me terrible indigestion. I got the book. Now we need the jewel.
Here comes Aunt Delores.
Great.
She'll be in any second now.
Or maybe not. She just got intercepted by your dad.
What?
Hey, brother! Didn't I hear a rumor you were supposed to be out strolling with Tracy?
Dolores, we need to talk.
Sure, talking's good. But could we do it maybe after you've walked around the block a couple of more times?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, it's very nice, it'd be my birthday and all, and I just...
So it is! Well, happy birthday! Got anything special planned?
Well, as a matter of fact, I wanted...
Great! Let's talk later. After you've walked around the block. Cleaning up the yard, huh? Ah, great, shows initiative. But Tracy, you shouldn't be back so soon. I just saw your dad. I had to shoo him away.
You did?
Yeah, he started to talk about his birthday and all. It was everything I could do to keep him from spoiling the big surprise we got planned.
Didn't Mom talk to you?
Yep, we had a nice chat.
You did? So...
I got her decorating the car now.
By the way, I heard you found my jewel. Can I have it back, please?
Gee, the jewel. Where the heck did I leave that?
What? You just left it somewhere?
I don't know where it is right now, but it'll turn up.
She lost the jewel? This is bad.
You guys get all the food into the kitchen. I'll track down the jewel.
How are we going to figure out what spells she cast?
I know. When she opened the book, she had pepper flying all around.
Pepper?
Achoo!
That was easy.
For you. Achoo! Okay, so the book's ready. Johnny's looking for the jewel.
I found the jewel.
Oh no!
Hurry!
Ich stem Nimoy, Zix Flanges Frickin' Blackson.
said you were cooking the food you haven't even started.
That's because we decided we don't need any of it.
Why not? What do you mean?
Aunt Delores, like we tried to tell you, we know our dad, and our dad gets very uncomfortable when people make a big production on his birthday.
He'd rather we just gave him a homemade cake.
I know you think he's just saying that, but we're right about this. He told me so on our walk.
Really? I had no idea. Oh, is that what he was trying to say? And Roz, too? Why didn't y'all just insist then? Well, we'd better get rid of all this stuff before your dad gets home.
Tracy and I'll do the kitchen.
I'll do the living room. You can take the balloons off the car, Roz. The kids filled me in.
What's that? You agree that I should just honestly tell my sister that I don't want a big to-do on my birthday because, after all, it is my birthday and I get to do whatever I want. Thanks. You've been a big help.
Guess what, Dad?
I know. I've decided to come clean with Delores.
Oh, well, you don't really have to.
Oh, yes, I do. I have to stand tall and say, Delores, I don't need all these silly balloons on the, Weren't there some balloons here? How come there aren't any balloons?
That's because...
All right, fine. But I don't need the streamers or the hats or the karaoke machine either. Wasn't there a karaoke machine?
Well, yes, but...
Ah, I know. It's all in the kitchen, right? I'm on to you, Delores. I've known you way too long. All right, Delores, it's time you learned that I... Oh.
Happy birthday! Warren and I made you a cake.
That's it? Just a cake?
Afraid so. Just like the kids and Roz told me.
They did?
It just took a while.
So, no big fancy meal, fussy salad, silly speeches?
Nothing. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
I love it. It's a terrific birthday treat. A cake made by my two wonderful kids. And Delores, thanks for agreeing not to do anything fancy for me. You gotta admit, sometimes your parties can be a bit, well, out of control.
Just a sliver for me. Those sausages left me with a heck of a tummy ache.